Hello, y'all. It's me again, Charlene. My hair is back. My hands are washed. Let's get to cooking. But wait a minute. What are we going to cook? Okay. We're going to make chorizo. Or we're going to cook chorizo. We're going to make... Well, I don't really know. I'm thinking about making some chorizo and corn soup, but I was also thinking about using some of this for tacos because it is Tuesday. I mean, I know that this is not enough to make tacos just out of this. I'm going to add it to some hamburger meat. So, okay. Well, either way, whatever I make, maybe I'll use half for the tacos and half for the soup. Okay, so either way, we've got to cook this. So, in this pot here, I'm going to, wow, this thing is so crooked. Let me see if I can fix it. Needs to be up a little bit, I think. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Maybe. Okay. In this pot, I'm going to cook this. Some fire going here. You guys, I love the flavor of chorizo, but it seems really odd to me because I keep hearing that you should dice your chorizo. Excuse me, but you can't dice this stuff. It's just like, no, they ain't, you cannot dice this. It's too soft. Now, I think that's the difference between Mexican chorizo and Spanish chorizo. I'm not sure what the other one is, but I have never seen the other kind of chorizo ever, so I wouldn't know where to buy it. And I've looked everywhere. Okay. So I'm gonna, yeah, there's no dice in this. It's just a lump or it's grease, basically. But it's got really good flavor. Okay. So I'm going to cook this down a bit, and I'll be back. So while that chorizo's cooking over here, I'm going to brown up some hamburger meat over here. I'm portion this water out. And why is there water in it, you might be asking? Or maybe not. Well, it's because I froze this. I buy those great big tubes of hamburger meat at Walmart. I bring them home, I break them up, I put them in about 1 pound packages, and then if it gets close to their use by date, I'll put whatever's left in the freezer. That way it doesn't go bad. Okay. So I defrosted it, which means there's water in it, because that's the way defrosted things are. Let's give this a little stir. Okay. Now I can't remember how I used to make it, but I used to make a dish for my mom that was chorizo, some other ingredients, and then I would crack eggs on top and let them cook in the whatever it was I used to cook it in. But you know what? I have no idea what that was called, so I kind of can't look up a recipe for it. Maybe I can Google. Well, no, it's not just chorizo and eggs, because that's usually all the recipes I've seen online for that is scrambled eggs. And that's not what it was. I don't know. Maybe if I can remember some more of the ingredients, I can find it online. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it in the first place. Or, oh, I might have got it on, I can't remember what the name of her show was. Alex Cornicelli's cooking show on Food Network? Might have been. I don't know. I think it was an Alex recipe. But I'll be back once the meat's done. Okay, the chorizo has cooked. Let me pour some of the water out of this. Come on. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to cook some seasoning blend vegetables in the chorizo grease, which seasoning blend is peppers, onion, celery, and parsley. And this I made myself. But I read the package that you would normally buy at Walmart. I read the package to see what was in it, and that's what was in it, so that's what I did. Okay. I'm going to let that cook down a little bit. A couple of minutes. Then I'm going to add some minced garlic to that and let it cook a little bit more. I'll be back. Okay, now that the vegetables have cooked, I need to add 1/3 cup flour, see, where's my cumin? Cumin, whatever you want to call it. I thought I had all my Hispanic spices over there, but I guess not. Oh, there it is. Okay, I want a teaspoon of cumin. Half teaspoon of salt. Salt don't want to come out. There we go. Some pepper. There we go. Stir that around. Okay. I'm going to let that cook up a little bit. I put half the chorizo in this hamburger meat. I thought I was going to get away with just seasoning it with the chorizo instead of having to put taco seasoning in it. Not gonna work. I tasted it. It's kind of bland. So I'm gonna go get my taco seasoning. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my taco seasoning. It's got some seasoning from the chorizo, just not enough. So I'm just gonna put about a tablespoon of taco seasoning in there. And how much? I have just slightly less than a cup of water here. Let's see if I think I need it all. Mix that around. Okay. That looks good. Smells good. That was about three-quarters of a cup that I used. Okay, so we'll let that simmer for a little while. In the meantime, I'm going to open my homemade chicken broth. And you want to hear. Oop. Well, I need to get me one of those jar opener things. But that's sort of what you want to hear. Always do the sniff test. It smells good. And we need 2 quarts of chicken broth for the soup. So that was one. You got to be careful where you open this at too, because I put it in the wrong spot one time and just broke the whole lip off the jar. That's what you want to hear. Smells good. Add that. Okay, so that's my 2 quarts of chicken broth. Let me see what else. Salt, pepper, chicken broth. Okay, while that's heating, I've got to cube up about 1.5 pounds of potatoes. Okay, whoa, I almost lost you there. As you can see, my broth is boiling. So now I'm going to add in a drained can of corn. Diced potatoes. I don't really know how much potatoes, how much these potatoes weighed, but they were kind of small. So instead of 4 medium potatoes, I put like 6 small to medium. Most of them were small. I think there was 4 smalls and 2 mediums, something like that. But that's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Now let's get that back up to a boil. The taco meat is done. All done. I set some of the vegetables aside for the tacos if anybody wants it. Personally, I don't like it. I don't like peppers. I don't know why. I just don't. Okay. Let's see. Some tortillas. Oh, I'm gonna need a plate. Let me get a plate. Okay. Get my fire going. Start warming up tortillas. These are kind of small. Not quite the size of street tacos, but they're pretty small. I need to learn how to make tortillas. I mean, I've made them before. And I used them right away to roll some burritos to put in the freezer. For breakfast burritos to put in the freezer. And that was fine. But I had a few left over. And by the time they cooled off, they were, I don't know, kind of brittle. I guess I must have cooked them too long. But you see how it's got brown all over it? And these are store-bought and it's got brown on them. That's what I was going for when I made my own tortillas, but I don't know. It's not what I got. You okay, Josie? My dog's over here making weird noises. But that's okay. She's earned it. She's very, very old. Well, if you add her age up in dog years, she's like very old. She's older than me. What? How old am I? Oh, no. No. I ain't telling. Let's just say that some places I'm old enough to qualify for the senior discount. Some places I'm not. I have no idea how many of these I've done. I think this is enough. But that's okay if it's not enough, because I've got more. See, I have some left. What did I do with my... I lost my tie. I don't know where it went. Those got old on me. Okay. Okay, this is back up to a boil. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. And I'm going to set my I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. Okay, and then I will add the chorizo back in and some sour cream, mix it up, and the soup will be done. Oh, I guess in the meantime I better go chop up some lettuce and onions and stuff like that for the tacos. Be right back. Okay, I does believe this is done. Main thing I need to worry about is the potatoes. So let's see. Yeah, that's soft. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Potatoes are done. So next step, add the chorizo back in. Break that up and stir it around. Ooh. Ooh, that changed the whole color of it. Look at there. Okay, next thing I need to do is throw this away. Next thing I need to do is add in some half a cup of sour cream. So here's that. I only have about a cup in there, so I'm going to use about half of it. Oh, fire off. I want to do little globs. And that should be about half a cup. The rest of this I'll use for the tacos. Okay. Stir that in. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good. What, Josie? I need to taste it for seasoning. Clean spoon. It's almost like something I've tasted before, but I can't place what it would be. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, though. I would assume, well, no, I don't assume. I would presume it's from the chorizo. Okay. I will leave the slotted spoon for my husband because he doesn't like the juicy part of the soup. So he can scoop out the goodies for himself. And I'll put a ladle in it because my brother does like the juicy part of the soup. Myself, I might drink a cup of the soup later, but yeah, I don't care for the veggies, the peppers. Main thing that throws me off about the soup is the peppers. I don't like peppers. Okay. Well, we all know that tacos are good. So, oh, I guess I should taste the meat for seasoning too. That's pretty good with the a little bit of chorizo in it. It gives it just a slightly different taste. Pretty good. Okay. So you don't have to see me make a taco. You know what tacos are. But here's the fixins. I've got sour cream. I chopped up some lettuce. I shredded some cheese. And cilantro from my garden. All right. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.